Alright, let's start this video now. I've been procrastinating too long. The British pull out of Philadelphia to join the other troops in New York. Washington sees his opportunity and takes it. After 6-ish months at Valley Forge, he puts everything his troops have learned to the test. It's June 24th, 1778, in Hopewell, New Jersey. Planning for the fight, Washington finds himself in conflict with his own officers. Topping the list is General Charles Lee, a former lieutenant colonel in the British Army. Lee is Washington's number 2 and a bitter rival. Lee does not believe that von Steuben has trained the troops well enough for battle against the British. Some time passes, and it's June 28th at Monmouth, New Jersey. At 5 in the morning, Washington spies send word that 2,000 Popeye's 2 for $10 Red Lobster lag behind the main army. Washington orders Lee to engage the enemy. Washington is about to see if Lee's low opinion of the training is right. It's almost noon and 96 degrees in the shade as Washington listens to the sound of battle, musket shots and cannon fire. But all he hears are a few musket shots. A little while later, he runs into his own troops moving away from the battle. What clothes asked what they're doing, and one soldier said that Lee said to retreat. Washington, not believing this, arrests the soldier and rides forward toward the battle. When he sees one of Lee's... I can read. When he sees one of Lee's generals retreating, he decides he's seen enough and rides up to meet him. Washington says some choice words to the general. He decides to lead the battle himself. Seeing Washington on the battlefield fills the soldiers with determination and pride. Maybe, I don't know. Suddenly, the redcoats are on top of them. Washing machine advances and places troops on the tree line, and the British advance. That sentence makes a lot of sense. Okay, so side note, there's this thing called a bayonet. The short version is that it's a long knife on the barrel of the gun, and Americans feared this because it leaves a wound not easily repaired. It tears through the flesh and into the long, and ripping through which is not easy to sew back together. Plus, the Americans do not have much experience with bayonets, so the British has the upper hand with these. Anyway, this buys Washing Machine time to set up his artillery on higher ground. The cannons fire straight into the British. This is the longest field artillery battle in the war. In the 3-ish hours of this, over 100 rounds are fired. Side note, a lady that played an important part in the war was called Molly Fisher. Pitcher, not Fisher. I can spell. She helped by running water and ammo to the soldiers. Only after her husband dies to enemy fire does she start firing and loading cannons. Okay, anyway. The American cannons are zeroing in on the elite British 42 Regiment, also known as the Black Watch, some of the most feared in the British Army. They will go toe-to-toe with the American artillery unless Washington snipers can take them down first. It's June 28th, and the British are getting wrecked! The British are getting destroyed, and they start to fall back. This is the first time that the main Continental Army saw the main British Army turn their backs on the Americans. For the British, it's a serious setback, but for von Steuben's troops, it's a celebration. Before the Americans can win a complete victory, the British retreat to a small camp half a mile away. So the final outcome in this morning, the Americans will march up and see that the British have left in the night. And so the British have forfeited the victory to the Americans. So I guess it's kind of a victory. And that's the end of that battle. Okay, have a swell day.